Hey everyone, welcome back to Geek Strong. In today's video, we're going to do some toy hunting, vintage style, maybe hit a Walmart, who knows? But what do you say? Let's do this.
Start over here. They still have this Buck Rogers little flying space fighter. That's pretty cool. $10, definitely a good deal. A bunch of loose Star Wars and some, I think those are Eraser Flintstones, and I think they came in like a cereal box. I do have the Dino the Dinosaur. This vintage robot's pretty cool. $15. That's pretty awesome. Let's see here. They do have some Barnyard Commandos still. Pretty awesome. Hefty Smurf and some loose Star Wars and G.I. Joe. Let's see down here. Is that a GoBot? And Spud McKenzie's pretty cool. What is that down there, that robot? That's pretty cool. Let's turn around here. They do have a Battlestar Galactica guy. I think they're asking way too much money for him though. He is rough. He is rough, but they're asking quite a bit. Look at that, is that like Yogi Bear? Little TV thing? See how it's like, let's see if I can get it to move. Like when you move, it looks like it's moving the screen. It's kind of cool. They do have some Wizard of Oz figures here. That's kind of cool. They're pretty beat up. I do have some minty ones, although the Tin Man looks really good. Right, let's turn around here. They do have, this is pretty cool, and it's actually really good condition. I mean, it spins real good. Real good. And this is $20 with 30% off. And then look at this little Fisher-Price snowmobile. Tonka truck. What I asked for Tonka? $75 for that one. Ouch. And look at this movie shot. Agent Zero. I think they're asking $85 for it. That's pretty old, right? I think it's from the 60s. And this guy looks familiar. This little robot guy. He is my pal too. And they do have E.T. Lunchbox, $125. There's a Snoopy, that's kind of cool. And look at these Weebles. This little Weeble submarine. That's kind of cool. And Fisher-Price little sub also. Little Chug-a-Chug. They still have Donny Osmond. That's kind of fun. And then they have a few items over here. Some Snorks still. A few Snorks still in there. And this one's kind of cool. Chicken nugget guy. Yeah, let's spin around. This is like the more modern toys over here. But it's kind of cool. Some of these, those are the Infinity game, I think. Is that what it was called? Disney Infinities. Ben 10 figure here, that's kind of fun. $5 for Ben 10. And that is Heat Blast. Star Trek reaction figure. Superman, little bendy figure. Let's check over here. That Wolverine's pretty awesome. Some Smurfs. Have a Smurf day to you. Oh, happy Smurf day to you. I better put my glasses back down. There we go. Here's some Terminator figures. This one's complete with the gun. I don't know if it's complete, but it has a gun in it. There's one without the gun. Here is King Shark. A bunch of different Smurfs. They're like $5 to $7 each, which is pretty cool. Let's see, here's some Power Ranger figures there. Some G.I. Joes down here, and is that like a green Venom? This is this Little People? No, Adventure People. $1 for this guy. And some Joes and Star Wars. They do have look at this Mortal Kombat Jade figure. I believe this is from the 20th anniversary line. That's tempting. If there was a few more, I'd probably pull the trigger. But yeah, so they have a Smurfette and a fishing Smurf. Oh no, is that a whip? Oh yeah, I think he's like a lion tamer, huh? But there's Smurfette. This is a keychain of the California Raisins. Star Trek, Star Wars, Independence Day, some Johnny Lightning, James Bond figures. So I already looked through here and I already picked one out, and check this out. I got Catwoman from Batman Returns.
Meow.
They're only asking $10 on the card, so I think that's a pretty decent deal. I like the card, so I'm definitely going to pick that up. They also have the Pound Puppy, pretty cool. And some Star Wars figures here. That's pretty cool. Captain Antilles, $10. And another Batman figure here. I remember I collected all those back in the day. Here is Michael Jordan's Space Jam with Sylvester the Cat. Matrix figure. Some VHS tapes. Some Atari games and Nintendo. Wii. Xbox and PlayStation. Some vintage Smurfs here. I think I had this before. Here is the WB Frog. That's kind of cool. Tony the Tiger. Look, we have Gumby, damn it. No, it's actually just regular Gumby. I think Eddie Murphy was the other Gumby, damn it. Remember that? Oh, here's a big Pound Puppy. How much are they asking for that? $18, pretty cool. What else is down there? Just a bunch of different. So this booth here is Back to the Past Collectibles, where she has a lot of cool stuff that comes in and out. Hey, I actually have this one at home. Ringling Brothers. And Ringling Brothers, right? And Barnabas Bailey. I can't even say it. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And they still have these Power Rangers Creepy Crawlers. Who Framed Roger Rabbit Lunchbox. $15. That's pretty cool. So let's see here. Turn around here. What are these M&M people? That's kind of different, huh? Those figures here. So I already walked the store already, so I kind of know what to point out for you. So Marvel Superhero Spider-Man for $10. That's pretty cool. He's got suction cup hands. Bunch of different Hot Wheels down here. 50% off all these die casts. Look at this. What's that? Leapfrog, huh? What is that? Oops. $3 for this thing. It's not too bad. So what is it? A game? Space shuttle. Yeah, you must put a pad or something in there. Some tanks and stuff. And that's pretty much it over here. A lot of cool stuff though, if you're into cars and stuff. Huh. That's kind of different, huh? But yeah, let's walk down here. Over in this area, they have Ultimate Animal Instincts original movie. Look at that, Batman. It's like a bat in there or something. It's kind of cool. There's a Luke Skywalker, Stormtrooper, Power of the Force, puzzle pieces there. Look at this thing. It's kind of cool. This is Fisher Price, 1994. Different. And Beetlejuice and some other board games and stuff down here. I'm not gonna go digging in there, but let's move on. I have a big bag of football helmets here. Remember these back in the day. What year did these things come out? So NFL football helmets for $6 for this bag. That's kind of cool. And a skidoodle. That looks pretty old, huh? And some records. Iron Maiden shirt. Pretty cool. Check this out over here. I was tempted on getting this, but not for $15, but it's a Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids comic book.
Hey, 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 it's Fat Albert, and I'm gonna sing a song for you. You'll have some fun now with me and all the gang, learning from each other while we do our thing. Na, 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 gonna have a good time.
$15. Bunch of other comics here. Manhunter. Suicide Squad. But yeah, that's kind of cool. This looks like a pretty cool movie. School Spirit. Definitely 80s written all over it. Bloody New Year. Blood Sisters. Is that Night Shift Part 3? The Last Kiss. Deputy Dog. Is that like a little book or something? Some motor oil cans. This little Cabbage Patch doll here. Posable figure. What year did that thing come out? Can't really see. 1984. It's pretty cool. Some comic books here. $70 for The Incredible Hulk. Strange Tales. Sharknado. Oh, Will by Night. That's pretty cool. $90 for that thing. But look at, they have a pretty decent looking Alf here for $50. So 30% off of that. There's a Charlie Brown and Snoopy figure over here. Is this also Little People? Fisher Price, Car and Driver, $15. It's pretty loose, but yeah, it sounds like a wind-up or something. About $15 for that. It's kind of cool. Oh, look at that. Be the original mini-series. That's kind of cool, huh? $1.99 for this. Oh, that's tempting, huh? So I opened it up and look at, is this from the library? April 5th, 2014. Uh-oh. Somebody forgot to return this. I probably would pick it up if it didn't have this big hole in the front. But it's pretty cool. Yeah, right there. Public library. Jeez. Return your stuff, people. Here's some pretty cool dinosaurs. That looks like Fisher Price or something. But check out this one. This one's kind of cool. And then they have this guy. Right there. $5 for him? Are you kidding me? Viacom Dino. Not for $5. Here's a pretty cool lamp. Look at that. Pluto and Goofy. $55. I think it's pretty big too. E.T. still here for $20. Look at this Stuart Little. That's kind of cute. Stuart Little too. For $1.50. And then they have this small soldier's doll here. Little, it's probably like a McDonald's toy or something for, no, Burger King. For $2. And here's Peter Pan from Hook. For $2.50 also. Tarzan and some other stuff there. A lot of loose stuff here. There's Big Bird back there. There's SpongeBob. Look at that lion. That lion's pretty awesome, huh? A Teletubby. And some McDonald's toys. I already went through that. I didn't see anything special. This is 50% off here. This is kind of cool. All these little ship knots and stuff. It's kind of cool. $12 for that. It's pretty big too, huh? Must be like a case or something. Let's see if I can open it. Yeah, it's like put something in there. And then they have all these tanks and stuff. Kind of generic, but you know, for $3 for that, and I think it's 50% off for this little tower. I mean, they're kind of cool. The price is right. There is a Mickey Mouse on a fire truck with a Dalmatian on the back. They have this giant King Kong over here for $30. And this is from 2016, Lanyard Toys. And these are, and that's 30% off.
Do you have a Bradley?
It's a Snoopy for $8. Snoopy with a house for $8. Well, they have that mine. This 5-0 goes west. Little cards. It's like somebody just put an image on this, taped it to it. Yeah. There's different cards. Yeah, those are kind of cool. They're like little shiny ones. Special cards, it must be. It's kind of neat. Different. C-3PO body wash. $5. And then they have a bunch of miscellaneous stuff here. Check out this sticker sheet though. It's still here. G.I. Joe for $3. Sticker sheet. It's pretty cool. Animaniacs. And there's another Animaniac up here, as well as Bugs Bunny, Care Bears. giant Boba Fett here. Standy. And that's pretty much it. So let's get out of here. Look at this little wind-up Smurf set here. It's kind of cool.
You ready to disappear these?
1982. $10. That's fun. Bunch of Revelation and Flintstone figures. Ghostbusters. Some trains. Was that like the Tooth Fairy? Scary, man. Scary. And then a bunch of Star Trek figures over here. Another one down here. Some cars. And that's it. Now let's get out of here. Alright. So it is Batman Returns, Catwoman for the win. I think that's a pretty decent deal for $10. I like the card art and stuff like that, so that's fun. But let's walk over to Collec-tiques and see what's over there. So here we go, Collec-tiques. And I'll try to just show you what is new. And let's see here, we have a vintage Mickey phone and My Pet Monsters, which is pretty cool. Looks like they have a Teddy Ruxpin in there with some books and tapes. And look at those giant T-Rexes up there. Now let's see, anything else that's new? I'll walk around the store and see if there's anything new, and then I'll show you. But let's go inside. Alright, let's see what's over here. Anything new? Still have the Pee-wee Playhouse. Shogun Warriors still there. Those are awesome. They do have some gargoyles carded. I like the deluxe one. The deluxe one's really cool. And Stone Armor Goliath, Claw Climbing Goliath, and Deluxe Electronic Goliath. And then some Visionaries, I do believe, right? That's pretty cool. I like that one right there. That one's awesome. I'll have to look on the price on that one, see what they're asking. But that's pretty cool. And some what do they call those? Adventure people, right? And big tracks in there. Walk over here, some A-Team. Oh, look at that signed Ninja Turtle picture. So the creators of Ninja Turtles actually lived in this area. I think they're from Dover, which is not that far from here. It's like 10 minutes if that. So it's pretty cool. Star Wars. Scareglow. Princess Powers. The Blue Snaggy. Some Care Bears. Skeleton Warriors. I have this one right here. They're asking $40 for him. And the horse in the box. I think they're asking $50 for that. And $20 for Shriek. That's kind of cool. And then this guy is $10. I like that. But check out this GoBots. Like, is that like a coloring poster or something? Pretty awesome. Some G.I. Joe vehicles up here. Pretty awesome. This one right here. Not sure what they're asking for that. This is the Gyro Viper. Some figures. I'll just pull them out so you can look at them. Bazooka. Crocmaster. 30 bucks for Crocmaster. Oh, here we go. Look at this one. 120 bucks for Cobra Emperor. That's pretty awesome. Knights of Zodiac. What's back here? Another Knights of Zodiac. Willow figures still. Those don't seem to move. There's no main characters, I don't believe. Let's see what's over here. There's a King Kong. Looks like the one we just saw. The zombie NFL team. Matchbox. Vintage Matchbox case. It feels like there's a bunch of cars in it. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool. All that for 30 bucks, not bad. My Pet Monster. Not sure who this is. Is this an alien? Oh wow, look at that. He's like an alien disguise. That's kind of cool, look at that. It's like, get the Queen's head on. I've never seen that before. I like that. And some, naked. There's a naked Cabbage Patch Kid. Some Barbies. And there's the Alien versus Predator over there. So, yeah, that one's pretty cool. I have to look into this one. I'd want it complete. But that's kind of cool. I like that. Some Star Wars stuff here. And He-Man. But I'm going to take a walk around. Oh, look at this. Frogger. Vintage Frogger game. Well, I don't know how vintage this one. I know they reissued it. What year did this one come out? This one came out in 1981. Huh. I wonder if it works. As is. Oh, so it doesn't have like the whole backing on it and stuff like that, but that's kind of cool. I like that. Here's a bunch of laser discs. That's kind of cool. Terminator 2. Batman and Robin. I think I have this one. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Oh, I love that. Jurassic World. Jurassic Park. I have a big deluxe version of this one. Night of the Ghouls. Jailbait. It's like a collection. Plan 9 from Outer Space. Huh, that's kind of different, huh? And Gallagher. Elvis. Twister. Courage Under Fire. The Crow. For Love of the Game. Apocalypse Now. I like the Close Encounters. Is one of my favorite movies. So, might have to look into that one. But let's go on. Some Batman figures there. 65 for Crime Attack Batman and 30 for animated series. Do want the Batmobile, but a little pricey. What the heck? That's pretty funny. I'm not sure what those are. Those are kind of cool. Probably from this line, huh? Is that Mega Man? So these are all sold already, and he sold the whole lot for 20 bucks. Ouch. I want that one, but oh well. Check out this thing. He says it's Critters. That's pretty awesome. I don't know, does it look like a critter? It's like a gremlin. but it opens up. He said it's like an egg, like an Easter egg, so it actually opens up right here. I'm not going to do it right now, but it's hard to do it one hand, but that's pretty cool. Look at another small soldiers. Must be a small soldiers day for me. And Gumby. Look at this Batman Lego set. That thing's pretty awesome, huh? Wow. I like that. Look at another small soldiers right there. I didn't even see him here. Is that Gorgonites or something? Those are the good guys and those are the bad guys. Let's see if there's anything new in the Star Wars cases. Those are kind of fun. I wouldn't mind getting one of those just to put together, but I don't know. I guess I couldn't open it for 45 bucks. It's a cool puzzle. Clip along. Those are kind of just like the Ewok. Craftmasters had a lot of cool stuff back in the day. Hey, look who it is. It's is that Zurg? I can't remember what's his name. Way in the back. You see him? From Rebels. This set's awesome. I have this at home. The box is pretty cool. Mail away one for $300. So I have the lamp of this version of R2. That Yoda's pretty cool too. Comic books, that one's awesome right there. The droid. There's Jango Fett. Some other Jedi. Some awesome figures back there. I think they're reissuing some of those, but that droid back there is awesome too. Pins are awesome. There's Barada back here. Fell down. I think they reissued this one, didn't they? Pretty cool. But
That's the extended short version.
awesome. Then a bunch of Star Wars ships here. 80 bucks for this one. Is this the vintage? I think it's vintage. This looks different though, doesn't it? It's missing some pieces on it, but pretty cool. A lot of different ships. Look at that one. It must be just washed out, the colors. Vintage collection figures here. Vintage figures. That Luke is pretty minty. The Luke I have, his saber is pretty bad. Check out that Tusken, see if he's hollow tubes, and it doesn't look like it. Trying to check out to see if there's any anything worth picking up besides that Luke. Wouldn't mind getting that Luke, but there's a Yoda here. Looks like he's missing half his body. He's not that. Like his feet or something. Look at that Yoda. His bug eyes.
We have a bunch of minifigures in the front window too.
Awesome.
The only thing that's not left in the Lego Lounge is the open bins that are part of the arcade room.
Then we have Marvel. That's kind of cool, right? It's like a film cell, some, you know, cartoon cell. Look at this. So I just picked up a bunch of these loose. How much I ask for a card? $10 for her card. Oh man, that's a good deal, huh? Pretty awesome, actually. Long shot. Silver Surfer. That guy's pretty sick, huh? $20 for him. Marvel Legends. Bunch of carded. Now we just went through all these figures with the Super Awesome Geek Show in the chat, trying to match up the weapons and stuff. So he is $10 carded. Yeah, we had this guy too. I think we had all these figures here. Yep. Pretty cool. That thing's pretty awesome, huh? Let's see what's in this box. Anything good? For cheap? Box of vintage games. So they have this baseball game, football game, and a Zap. It looks like kind of like Merlin. And then puzzle. And this nasty snake. Oh, it's a frog. Little dartboard thing. And a bunch of posters. Alright, I think that's pretty much it for this store. So let's see if there's anything at Walmart. Oh, I guess before we go, let's check out this. This is a football challenge. Football game right there. It is. Does it take a cartridge? That's kind of cool. And then a bunch of Transformers. Awesome. Star Wars. Jurassic Park. Awesome. There's some Lion King figures in there. $30 for that set. That's kind of cool. And those, I think those are McFarlane right there. The monster ones. Is that like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde over there? I think it is. Alright, before I go, let me check on these prices here. It's kind of cool, huh? Don't see any prices on them. But let's check out Gargoyles. $75 for this guy. Electronic. $40 for this one. This one's probably $65 for that one. Ouch. But it's really cool. Let me check it. This is the one I really want. What do you think? Any guesses before I show you the price? 45. $45 for that one. It's not too bad, I guess, right? That's a possibility. Sometime. This guy's pretty awesome. that, so you can, I think you could remove that and reveal his whole identity. He's like a snakehead, but it's kind of cool. I don't have any of these, but look at how awesome that looks, huh? Awesome. This was the thing back in the 80s. Let's see what that one. Same thing. And then a bunch of accessories here. But super cool. Okay, so he is a supernatural. I was wondering because he has no articulation, but he's a supernatural. And these are the visionaries, and these have more articulation. They have knee bend and elbow bend and stuff. But it's pretty cool.
So I just left Collec-tiques. A lot of cool stuff. The gargoyles figures, skeleton warriors, and visionaries, supernaturals. Super cool to see that. I did leave them behind. Maybe at another time, if they're still there, I'll pick them up or something up. But let's check out Walmart, see if there's anything new on the pegs. We're at Walmart. Let's see what's inside.
They have some new Ninjago Lego here. Some minifigs here with some accessories. Dragons Rising. Pretty cool. So it looks like they have 3 different characters there. And a bunch of little vehicles and stuff. And over here, you have this dragon. It's like it's not a dragon, it looks like a wolf, huh? Dragon Hunter Hound. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, some new Ninjago over here at Walmart. Star Wars section for Lego. So I'm just gonna walk and you can take a peek. Jurassic Park. We just passed Turtles. They still have these X-Men Legends figures there. Yeah, oh, this one looks pretty new. Aquaman. That one's kind of cool. DC Direct. And Aqualad. Anybody else? Yeah, here's Ocean Master. Oh, no way. Check out the next one coming up. It's probably my favorite DC villain. The Black Manta. Wow, look at that. That is super cool. So the Black Manta is actually, it's coming out on the Superpowers line. Walmart exclusive, so I'm pretty excited about that. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I like that. Let me know in the comments. What do you think of that? Looks like there's only one in this case here. In this set. But yeah, it's pretty wild. I like it. And let's see here. Spin Masters. They have Andor. So that's the only figure here from this wave. I want Admiral Piet. I missed him, man. Dang. That's the only one I want from that wave. Just trying to stay with original trilogy. Oh, bummer, man. Alright, let's see. Anything else new? Wrestling. It's a 2-pack of the Usos. Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair. Power Rangers. G.I. Joe. And that's about it. There's a Metroid figure down here. Alright. I think that's pretty much it. Alright, let's go. We still have this end cap here. Star Wars. Cassian Andor. Imperial Officer Dark Times. And One Jack. Over here in collectibles, it is pretty sad. They do have a Gargoyles, Flash Gordon, a 2-pack of Ninja Turtles, Shredder and Splinter, some Starlight. Yeah, this set is really cool. But yeah, this it's so sad over here. They used to have like a ton of stuff. The funny thing is this area here is where I filmed the new Stranger Things toys that came out, and a bunch of collectibles that came out a while back. And it's one of my most popular videos. It's got like over, I think, 3,000 views on it or something. And for me, that's quite a bit. So, but now look at it. It's sad over here. But they do have this Power Rangers Goldar figure. It's kind of cool. But yeah, let's get out of here and end this video. Actually, before we go, check out this Aang figure. This thing's cool. Last Airbender. Witcher. Yeah. Alright, now let's get out of here. Well, before we go, check out these. Look at this. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Is this like popcorn? Yeah, it's popcorn. So, why are they over here in the collectible section? I don't know, but it's kind of cool. So new movies out right now is Dungeons and Dragons, and this is on, I think, like Paramount Plus or something. And this movie was fantastic. I love this movie. But I didn't know this movie was out. Adam Driver, 65. This is the dinosaur movie. I didn't know it was out. So I wonder if it's on like a streaming service too, since Dungeons and Dragons is. I wouldn't mind seeing this movie, but I don't want to pay any money for it. Creed 3's out also. Shazam. I fell asleep watching it, but I do want to revisit it. But yeah. Yeah, pretty cool. I didn't know this was out already. Alright, now let's get out of here. Alright, all done with Walmart, so let's get back in the vehicle and I'll show you what I picked up. So the only thing I picked up, and I showed you earlier, was this Batman Returns Catwoman figure. And this was at Toys R Us originally $5.99, it says. So that's pretty cool. So to pay $10, I'm cool with that. And when I was shopping today, I actually made a deal with somebody on eBay for some vintage. I've never seen them before, but they're vintage Fat Albert figures. So I kind of wanted to get a few Fat Albert items in my collection because I have nothing. You saw the comic book that I showed today. I have nothing Fat Albert, so I get a good deal, and I'll show you this image here, and this is what I picked up. Not bad for, I think it was $30 for everything. So there's a few more figures that I do need to finish it. I think there's 3 more figures, and I'll complete the set. So that's pretty cool. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, do all that good stuff. Remember, we are all Geek Strong. Take care, everyone.